A new flagship challenger appears, shot on Xiaomi Mi 11. The Xiaomi Mi 11 is a powerful rival to the top Android flagships on the market right now. Running on Miui 12.5 and with tons of powerful features, this phone is already sold out in the Philippines. Touting some of the newest and most powerful processing software and a lower price point than the other flagship phones, the Mi 11 is certainly worthy of consideration. In this video, we'll talk about everything the Xiaomi Mi 11 has to offer and the ups and downs that come with the phone. But before we start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, let's get started. The specs and price. The Xiaomi advertises itself as comparable to flagship phones like the Samsung Galaxy S21 and the Apple iPhone 12. But does it really hold up to those? On surface inspection, it sure seems to. To kick things off, let's talk about the display. It's a big phone with a 6.8-inch screen and no smaller options. This size is even more impressive considering it's a 1440p Ultra HD OLED display. The OLED screen is backed by powerful lighting, making this phone quite bright if it needs to be. And it has a 120Hz refresh rate, making it perfect for gaming and streaming, as well as smooth web browsing. The other two real big features the Mi 11 offers are its camera and its processor. The processor is the Snapdragon 888, which is the most powerful processor on the market right now. It also has 5G capabilities, though this is not necessarily a driving factor to buy the phone just yet. The most impressive thing about the Xiaomi, though, is its pricing. While there is no official price for US markets yet, the European price is €749 for the 128GB model and €799 for the 256GB one. This prices it at about $900 and $1,000 respectively. That's about $100 to $200 cheaper for the iPhone and Samsung Galaxy flagships with similar storage options. Not bad, considering it offers the same or more processing power under there, as well as a larger display. However, both of those flagships do have options for 512GB storage, which is not available on the Mi 11. The camera. The main camera is a whopping 108 megapixels. Even with a Snapdragon 888, getting images of that quality takes a toll on the processing power of the phone, and the file size is enormous. So the Mi 11 uses a technique many other phones use called quad-pixel binning. This essentially combines 4 pixels into one, which results in a quite respectable 27-megapixel image. There is no zoom lens, and all zooming is only done digitally, which is typically not preferred as it results in low image quality. The selfie camera is 20 megapixels, and there is also a 13-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the back. It even has a 5-megapixel macro camera for up-close photos. Video can be recorded in all sorts of different resolutions, from 4K at 60 frames per second to 8K at 30. While 8K is certainly impressive, the resulting video files are huge, and the Mi only has a maximum of 256GB of internal storage, with no room for more. While this should be plenty for most apps and tons of photos, 8K video footage can take up a dozen gigabytes or more per minute, which eats through the storage shockingly fast. The camera also falters in night photography compared to other flagships. While the night photos aren't bad, they aren't quite as good or consistent as the night mode photos on the iPhone 12 or the Galaxy S21. Overall, while most phones have incredible camera quality, this is one area where the Xiaomi lags behind slightly. The cameras themselves are not bad, but the image processing in the Mi 11 can result in some weaker pictures. This is a real shame, considering it has the power of the Snapdragon 888 behind it. If we're lucky, some updates to the camera image processing will come soon. Otherwise, it may just be better to wait for the next Xiaomi flagship camera next year. OS and battery. The Xiaomi Mi 11 is running Miui 12.5, which is built around Android OS 11. However, this is probably the weakest part of the phone and can be buggy. Apps can sometimes crash, and there can be glitches here and there that can do anything from cause a nuisance to make you miss an important text. While Miui 12.5 is still being updated, and many of these issues will be patched out, more issues could find their way into the phone too. However, when the OS isn't being buggy, the phone runs great with a Snapdragon powering it. The battery is 4600 mAh, which is quite large and can last a full day without needing a charge if it's not used constantly. However, its charging capabilities are stronger than some of the other flagships, offering 55-watt charging and 50-watt wireless charging. The Mi 11 does burn through battery life pretty quick if you're using the phone to the fullest, but also charges quickly, taking a little more than half an hour to fully charge with a cable. The wireless charging isn't far behind, taking just under an hour to fully charge. However, neither a charging cable nor wireless charging pad are included with the Xiaomi Mi 11, so you may be better off sticking with the cable for now. The battery life can be extended drastically by turning off some of the cool, powerful features, like the 120Hz refresh rate and the ability to display 1440p resolution. Of course, lowering the brightness will always be the most effective way to increase battery life. Both the Samsung Galaxy S21 and the iPhone 12 Pro are more efficient, but take slightly longer to charge. Most benchmark tests that leave the Xiaomi Mi 11 at around 10% battery life from 100% leave its competitors at around 20% on average. This is not a significant enough difference to cause worry though, especially because the charging rate is so fast. A simple overnight charge should do the trick for the day, and if it doesn't, even charging it for 20 minutes or so should be more than enough to get you through the rest of the day. Comparison to other flagships. So, how does the Xiaomi Mi 11 stack up to the other flagships? Well, it's certainly there. While it got across the finish line in terms of power, there is one major thing that you probably won't be able to take advantage of, and that's the ability to trade in your phone for a better price. Both Apple and Samsung are offering great trade-in deals for your phone, which can save you $50,000 or more on the newest phones. If you're able to trade in your phone, there's no reason to get a Xiaomi. The dollars saved are worth more than the Xiaomi will be. However, if for whatever reason you can't trade in your phone due to it being broken, missing, or some other reason, the Xiaomi is not a terrible option. Trade-ins notwithstanding, the Mi 11 is the cheapest flagship phone out there. However, some of that cheapness comes through a little in the OS and camera quality. If a bug-free experience and a top-of-the-line camera are what you desire most in a smartphone, you're probably better off going with the iPhone 12. If you're firmly in the Android camp though, there's a case to be made for the Xiaomi over the Galaxy S21. Both phones leave something to be desired in terms of software, as both have some amount of bloatware pre-installed that can prevent the phone from running at its true potential. However, the Galaxy S21 probably just edges out the Mi 11 in terms of build quality and user interface, as well as camera quality. Whether the extra $200 is worth it to you is a choice you have to make on your own. Regardless, all three of these phones are super powerful, and they should more than fulfill all your smartphone needs. Thanks for watching our video. Looking for more? Check out this playlist. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss more videos by us. If you're curious about the Samsung Galaxy S21, we've actually done a deep dive into that phone as well. If you'd like more information on that phone to make a better purchasing decision, there's a link to that video in the description. What do you think of the Xiaomi Mi 11? Is it a good deal for the phone? Can it compete with the other flagships? Or is it a waste of time? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to leave a comment below. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.